everybody, this is Randy Santel, Atlas, and I am very, very excited today. I'm going for overall food challenge win, number 1,335. I am for the first time in Van Buren, Arkansas, which is just to the northeast of Fort Smith, where I was a few years ago for the Big Burger Challenge at Ed Walker's Drive-In. We've got lots of people here, all at Las Fresas Mexican Grill. Las Fresas is Spanish for strawberry, which is why I have this optional strawberry lemonade, which is one of the things I guess they're known for drinks-wise. Thank you guys all for coming. I'm hoping to become just the second person to dominate their about 32-inch long Monster Burrito Challenge. Now, this thing weighs between 7 and 8 pounds. The sauces and the cheeses I have here are required. They are not on the inside. So there's 3 14-inch burrito tortillas, and then there is a whole bunch inside. We've got like 5 meats, which is awesome as compared to the ground beef that was in that one at Pedro's in Elk City, Oklahoma a few days ago. But I know there is like 1-pound portions of pork carnitas and pork chorizo. We've got beef steak, we've got grilled chicken, and then there's a whole bunch of shrimp on top. Those are gonna be yummy. Along with all the meats inside these 3 14-inch flour tortillas, there is a whole bunch of Mexican rice, like a pound of that. There's about a pound, maybe more, of the refried beans that they homemade here. And then there's a bunch of mozzarella cheese, which I love mozzarella cheese inside burritos. And then there is some fresh pico de gallo. We've got guacamole. We've got so much in here. And then I said these are not optional, they are required. We've got their queso that looks awesome. And then we've got their roja, or the red sauce, and then their salsa verde, which is a green one. So I've got all this to finish within 45 minutes. If I fail, it's gonna be $34.99, 35 plus tax, but if I do win, I'll get my entire Monster Burrito meal for free. I will get a sweet t-shirt to add to my collection, and I'll have the second name and photo up on the Wall of Fame for beating the Monster Challenge here at Las Fresas Mexican Grill in Van Buren, Arkansas. Too many people here to disappoint. Let's shut up and eat and get this challenge started. All right, big thank you to everybody here with Las Fresas Mexican Grill for having Katina and myself in to try their challenge. I'm not gonna tell you whether Katina won or lost today because I know our videos are posting around the same time. The record is 29 minutes and 1 second. So let's just shut up and eat and try to dominate. 1, 2, 3. Boom, all right. We've got our knife. I'm excited for these shrimp. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I never actually said. There's a whole bunch of French fries in the middle as well. So we are getting plenty of carbs today. I don't actually know if this is gonna work or not.
Come on, you got it.
These fries actually add a lot of flavor and stuff to this burrito. I like them. And then you can see there's some pork there. I am happy I'm starting with the middle because the outsides are gonna be pretty easy. Like me right now, I'm thicker in the middle. Once I have just this, it's about the size of what Katina had.
This guy's a moron.
I do think I forgot to mention, there's a bunch of sour cream in here too. It's better to do it while I'm feeling good than at the end. The most important thing to this challenge is there's only 3 flour burrito tortillas. If there was 4, it would be a lot tougher. I know that doesn't make too much sense, but these are very carby and chewy, and it would take more time. This challenge meal is something that Katina and I could come in on Valentine's Day and just lovingly split. This is a very good meal. Let's actually have a little bit of this green sauce. Yeah. All right, we're 7:45 in. Now we're gonna work on some of this queso. I did a Mexican food challenge years ago, like early on in my career, where I almost got sick trying to finish the queso at the end. So 15 years later, pretty much, we're learning from that. We just hit 10 minutes in, we've got 45, plenty of time, still feeling good. We got our win before you begin shirt, just like every time. I never lose wearing this shirt. We're gonna dominate. I'm just kidding, I've lost like 5 times wearing this shirt. I know I keep saying this, but once I get this massive friggin' piece down, it's all downhill from there. If I wasn't eating this queso like soup, it would actually be messier. It'd be getting all over my mustache and beard. Let's try to make Katina happy and not eat it by the spoonful. Both the red sauce, Roja, and the green verde sauce are very good. And we'll have the cheese with this side. This is definitely saving the day. In addition to the MVP inside the burrito, there are lots of refried beans. And it's, of course, a very wet with all the sauce or whatever it's called around it, juice. And that's helping it all go down. Apparently this has a strawberry syrup, or as Katina would say, syrup, that's made in-house. We'll get this done with the cheese and then we're all done. 22 minutes, 50 seconds in. There's only one location of Las Fresas, and it happens to be near a Taco Bell, which reminded me of a funny story from my family. Years ago when my sister was like 2 or 3 years old, she was so mad that we took her to a authentic Mexican restaurant, and she was mad because it wasn't Mexican. The only Mexican she was used to was Taco Bell. Oh, but this was so good, and we're almost done. And then I'll chug that at the end. We are done with the queso. If I wasn't having dessert after this, I'd have them bring me out a quesadilla. They've got some really good looking quesadillas and a whole bunch of other food on the menu. A lot of people have ordered loaded fries, but we are done with the burrito. Thank you guys all for being here. Great first time in Van Buren, Arkansas. Thank you. I do have the new record, 28 minutes and 34 seconds. So now, before we go any further, I must have some of this strawberry chimney?
Yes.
Yes, okay, with a cheesecake cream, and this is strawberry sauce. Yes. So let's look at this beauty and then we'll dig in. One bite, everybody knows the rule? Oh yeah, okay, let's dig in. Mmm, that's good. It's only 3 bites, so it's low calorie. I'd say that I'm on a diet after this, but we're also bringing home 12 cinnamon rolls from Kendall's to bring to my family. So I'm sure I'll end up eating one of those, but oh, this is it for today. Thank you guys all for being here. All right, that was a really good burrito. All the meats went well together. The grilled chicken, the beef steak, the pork chorizo, which was a little bit spicy, I could taste that. The pork carnitas, and then of course you saw all the shrimp on top. Everything was great, and there's a whole lot of other stuff on the menu. So even if you don't want to try the challenge burrito or a burrito in general, they've got tacos, quesadillas, they've got loaded fries, they've got a whole bunch of various Mexican foods. So big thanks again to everybody here with Las Fresas Mexican Grill, and thank you guys all for being here. Great to get to this area of Arkansas. It was overall victory number 1,335. Now we are heading back to the St. Louis, Missouri area to spend St. Patrick's Day with my family. I'm not exactly sure where the next challenge will be, but I do know that my body is excited to have a few days off. So we will see what video is next. If you like this video, be sure to watch either this video or this one, both past food challenges that I've filmed here in the beautiful, wonderful, delicious state of Arkansas. But yeah, either way, win before you begin, just like I actually did today while wearing this shirt. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.